Let's take a trip back in time to Adventureland and the Tahitian Terrace.
Mr. Cheesy Pop!
Hey everyone, it's Max, and I am here once again to take you back in time to Disneyland's restaurants of the past. Today's video is just about one restaurant, the Tahitian Terrace. So in previous videos, I've taken you to a number of restaurants in videos, like the last video we did the bars of Tomorrowland, but this one we're just focusing on one restaurant because there's so much history with this restaurant, and when I've talked to people that have gone to Disneyland during this era, they always bring up the Tahitian Terrace. So the Tahitian Terrace was actually around for a really long time. It opened in 1962 and closed in 1993. So the Tahitian Terrace was in the spot that is now the Tropical Hideaway. And the Tahitian Terrace was actually a Polynesian-themed dinner theater. Yeah, you got food and a show. So Walt's vision for the Enchanted Tiki Room was actually a dinner show where guests could see the show and have dinner in the Tiki Room, but that did not work out, so that's why they made this restaurant adjacent to the Tiki Room. So now they could have their dinner and a show concept, and it was outside. And the show was pretty wild, let me tell you. It was a live band with dancers. They performed traditional Polynesian dances. There was fire. I mean, it is crazy stuff. I've got some stuff to show you. Here's some images of the Tahitian Terrace, and you can see here the dancers. Look at that waterfall. Gorgeous. Look at them. I love it. The band you can see there. Here's a picture of it at night, a gorgeous picture that I found. Let's get into the Tahitian Terrace's menus. We got a luncheon menu and a dinner menu. Here is the cover of the luncheon menu, and I want to point you also to the back of this menu. I love this, that you get a little story of the Tahitian Terrace. Welcome to the wondrous realm of Polynesia, the Tahitian Terrace. Here, Walt Disney has opened wide the portals to an enchanting island world across the blue Pacific. A world of romance, beauty, and exciting entertainment. Isn't that fantastic? Towering high above you is an amazing tree. A tree that grew, in less than a year, to a height of 35 feet through a secret formula of Walt Disney and his Imagineers. The branches of this species, Disney dendron, are laden with more than 14,075 handcrafted leaves and fiery colored flowers that bloom perpetually. Today, this tree is Disneyland's second largest of this rare unnatural species, exceeded only by the Swiss family treehouse. I love this so much. So, you think about this and you could go, the Adventureland, I feel like, was a really special spot. It still is very special. I love Adventureland because especially they brought back a version of this with Tropical Hideaway, but this is really special. So I want to get into the menu now. Now you see here, the lunch menu here, I don't know how I'm going to pronounce any of these things, but the Tahitian Terrace specialty seems to be the one you would get here. Kaulana o kahiki lanai honua papa kuikawa? How did I do? Anyway, that is barbecued pork back ribs, crisp fried shrimp tempura style Polynesian vegetables, Cantonese rice for $3.25. Oh yeah, $3.25. Sign me up. That looks like sort of something you would get maybe at Ohana now, over in Disney World at the Polynesian, but not for $3.25, maybe like $32.50. Taking a look at the menu here, we've got, let's see, broiled chopped beef, boneless breast of chicken topped with sweet and sour sauce, pork back ribs, seafood sirloin steak. Oh, here's an egg roll. Over here, breast of turkey, pineapple boat, fruit salad, and we've got a kids menu here. Polynesian shrimp tempura, breast of chicken, teriyaki burger, Polynesian bar. This had to have been such a really great option back in the day, because when you think of the theme park food from back then, it was, your hot dogs, your burgers, but this was totally different, and you got a show. So a show and different kind of food. I have to imagine this was the most popular location for food, was it? I'm taking a look over here, your beverages. We have the Tahitian Terrace Punch, and then down here, your desserts, your rum cake. Oh yeah, coconut, pineapple, rainbow sugar. A great menu. Let's take a look at dinner. Cover of your menu here, you see 4 p.m. to midnight. Man, they were rocking it till midnight. Here's your Polynesian combination platter, $2.50. Oh my gosh. So that lunch menu I showed you must have been a few years later than this dinner menu, because here your Polynesian combination platter is $2.50, and it's the same things: barbecued ribs, crisp fried shrimp tempura, vegetables, chicken, Cantonese rice. Yes, same thing. Mahi mahi. Oh, look at your Monte Cristo. How about that? So you get Monte Cristo here. Shrimp and rice, broiled tender teriyaki steak. That's your most expensive at $3.95. Broiled chopped sirloin. Oh, you junior surfer. Cute. Chopped beef, steak with pineapple spear. Oh, children's shrimp and rice, catamaran salad. So we got great kids items there as well. And then over here is the beverages, and I've read all about this. Planter's Punch Tahitian was the drink that everyone loved here. Concocted from all the fresh juices of the islands, served in tall frosted glass with flower memento. You see, they're like, all the island juices that we're not gonna tell you, but just trust us, it's really good. But I guess it was really good because that seemed to have been the most popular item. Am I correct in that assumption that it was the most popular item to those of you that have been there? Rum and raisin cake. So this is a very similar dessert menu as what I just showed you. Okay, now here's some other menus from when Kikkoman took over as the sponsor. Stouffer's was the sponsor originally, then Kikkoman, and you can see here the menus have, more of an Asian kind of style to it. Prices have increased, this is later on, but still very similar. The Polynesian specialty, it's called here, $4.25. And then let's take a look over here at the dinner menu. Tahitian Terrace specialty. I don't see prices listed on this one. This is new. Top sirloin steak marinated in Kikkoman teriyaki sauce. So we've got that big tie-in with the sponsor here. So the menu did change a little bit. And I would love to know which was the better menu, because here's another Polynesian specialty that's a little different. And your desserts have actually changed a little bit as well. Tiny bit, but mostly the same. Tahitian Terrace Punch is there. I also have this to show you, a set of vintage items from the Tahitian Terrace. That is a tip tray, so you tip your server there. And these are recipe cards for Tahitian Punch and Tahitian Terrace Punch. This is not the Planter's Punch that I was seeing before. These are from circa 70s, 80s, okay? But you can kind of see what actually went into these drinks. Pineapple juice, grenadine, lemon juice, Welch's grape juice concentrate, sugar, tang powder. I love it. But here, Tahitian Punch, grape juice, orange juice, pineapple juice, lemon juice, grenadine, granulated sugar, cold water. We can make that. That's pretty easy to make. Just go grab a bunch of juices, put them all in, stir it together, and add some sugar, and away you go. So, a sugary tropical drink, which I'm sure many of us have actually had, but so there's some ingredients. So now here's a little video. So Disneyland actually had a show that they put on, and it was on TV, and the 6th episode was called the Tahitian Terrace Show, and it was, you've probably seen, like, Disney Plus actually has, they started airing a couple of these. This show was actually on weekly. This is from 1962. I can't show you much because I don't want to get copyright claimed, but a couple of little snippets. Check this out. So Walt introduced this, and there it is. That guy loved it. Here's a nice shot that gives you kind of a bird's eye view from the stage to the audience. And I was not kidding about the fire. This guy's just waving around fire. I'm not sure what the Anaheim Fire Department would say about this today. Oh, dude's firewalking. Okay. Could you imagine this happening at Disneyland today? You take a look at the show, and this must have been such a cool thing to see back in the day at Disneyland. I mean, that'd be cool to see right now. You get this kind of stuff, like at the Polynesian sometimes, but that's really, really, really neat. So Polynesian dancers, a band, fire walking, plus this amazing food. The Tahitian Terrace really sounds like the place to go. You have your dinner there, and then you get to stroll around Adventureland, Disneyland, do your whole thing. This is fantastic. I gotta hear from people that actually have seen this show. So if you have seen the show, share your thoughts and your experience with us in the comments below, because it is so fascinating, and I can't believe they actually replaced it with Aladdin's Oasis. Yeah, so that's actually what happened to it. In 1993, when, Disney was having, obviously this animation renaissance, they replaced it with Aladdin's Oasis, and it actually had also a dinner show. They tried that concept it didn't work, and that Aladdin's Oasis area just kind of remained, right, for a long time. Until very recently when Tropical Hideaway opened and kind of gave it that Tahitian Terrace feel again, minus the pyrotechnics and firewalking and dancers and whatnot. But at least we got the food back in the area, back to that ambiance, which really just fits so well in Adventureland, and it makes you think like, what? They got rid of that? Really? Yeah, amazing. But I'm glad that Tropical Hideaway came back. So that is your look at the Tahitian Terrace in Adventureland back in the day, 1962 to 1993. Have you guys been? Let me know. What would you order there? To me, that platter's where it's at. Tahitian Terrace Specialty or whatever it was called. Get everything under $4. Give me some punch. I'm good. And a show. Dinner and a show for $4. Neat. I hope you guys enjoyed this look back at the Tahitian Terrace. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe, check out my Patreon page. Have a magical day, everybody. Bye.